The 8th race of the NCSTT season would be at Bristol for the Bristol 200. Ryan Barley sitting on the pole in this truck race as he leads the field down to the green with Scott Greer, who's outside. The 79 of Whitney Fuller in third. The 71, I believe that is, in fourth. And we see here Casey Lester in the 15 this weekend, and from here on out, I believe, running in fourth. Great start to his season. He did run one previous race, however, this is the first race he's actually been noticeable. Point leader Mikey Telmore started in the middle of the pack as he was looking to keep his 1-point lead over right behind him Bethany Baltano in the 38. We're looking at the battle for third now, just a couple laps in. Lester is going to move underneath the 79 to take the spot away, and great showing so far. Eventually he would get by him. The 26 of Scott Greer is going to take the lead just 20 laps in. 26 goes right underneath, takes the lead away, keeps it for a little while as we see an incident on lap number 7 as the 40 car gets spun to the outside ball down the racetrack and would keep on going. Surprisingly, there would be no yellow as she would start to hinder the field a little bit as everyone starts to hit the wall trying to get out of the way, and a few people were mad about this. 34 Zach McRae, he was furious over the radio, and you can definitely see why as we have more contact right there as Harry Jacks gets into the 40 car, and the 34 continuing to get shoved up the racetrack and continuing to lose spots because of this 40 truck, and not really anything she can do in the 40 as you see the 71 going by now. 83, Casey Anderson, lap 15, gets spun into the inside wall, and surprisingly this didn't bring out a caution either. Greer would eventually hit lap traffic during this lengthy green flag run we've had at the beginning of this one, passing the 09 of Alicia Abbott, and that would be the start of lapping. Back to the third place battle. These two have swapped several times, and the 15 of Lester is finally going to get underneath Reynolds for the final time. And, or Fuller, I don't even know who's in that truck anymore. 15 takes the spot. Harry Jacks is going to follow, and the 79 is going to get passed. I believe it's Isabella Reynolds. 51, Ryan Barley back to the lead, passing Scott Greer in the 26. And the 26 getting actually nowhere to go because of the 21 up there. Zach McRae is going to bump Lester out of the third spot, and McRae making all that ground up he lost earlier from the 40. And Zach McRae will lead the train underneath the 15. Caution 1 flew late on lap 39 of 100. This 71 of Maddox Shaw is going to get turned by Jordan Tipson in the 2. Harmless at first, but then here comes the 31, smacking right into Maddox Shaw, and well, there's the 38 as well, and that was our caution. But we had something else. Harry Jacks gets spun, hit hard by the 19 of David Hugar, and then again by Pierce and Adams, and everyone just starts piling in now. Pretty big pileup on the front straightaway, and that would take several trucks out of this one. This was probably the main reason for the caution, I would think. And the 22, Jesse in there. 28, Sullivan. Pit stops would occur. Ryan Barley leads the field into the pits. And pretty much every lead lap truck stayed or went into the pits. Restart. Tail end of the lead lap trucks all over the place. Casey Lester had a bad stop, now a lap down. Several trucks a lap down, actually. Don't know what happened to them. But this would definitely be a crazy restart. It's a 26 now looking under the 51. I don't think Greer's going to get it, however, is not really much room to work with right now. 26, 3 wide. Eventually would pass the 51. And then we see the 17 of Clyde Lattinger down there as well. He's going to look underneath 3 wide for the lead. And the 17 of Lattinger is going to pass the 26 and take the lead. And he has a pretty lengthy lead now because those trucks stuck on the outside. 00 has moved up to third. Ricardo Blanco definitely making a good performance here. Jimmy Barley in the 50 is up to fourth. Brother to Ryan Barley, who has now fallen back to, I believe, the 8th spot. And Barley's having a good run for their family-owned team. As we see, this is the big battle for third, as the 00 continues to hold that spot. Lap 92, Greg Nee in the 100 is going to turn Byron McClure in the 14, or rather get turned and then collect the 14. Caution 2, lap 96 would end the race. As Dillard in the 9 is going to get spun and hit hard by Ryan Anderson in the 8. And that would end the race and give the win to Clyde Lettinger in the 17.